So Sharon Osbourne, who was defamed from the talk, when I say defamed, because baby, Daily Mail had an exclusive video of the other host who got exposed, which is the reason why she quit the talk, saying that Sharon Osbourne is not a racist. However, she said it globally that she made an implication based on her questions that she was racist, along with, even like Cheryl Underwood. But I'm here to be balanced. I'm here for the facts, and let's talk about it. Before we get to the video, make sure you subscribe and click the bell and hit me up on my Twitter. Hit me up on my Instagram page, JOA_media. I post on there as well. Now let's get to the video. So Sharon Osbourne actually spoke to her Twitter fans and said that she is coming out with a new book. She's actually written the book and she took advice from her friends and her family, but it wasn't her. So she's deciding to rewrite her book so it can be more of her personality. Take a look at this video.
Hi everyone. Happy New Year. I know you're saying, why am I saying Happy New Year and it's in February already? This hair. Anyway, I'm saying Happy New Year now because I didn't before, because I didn't want to get on the old iPhone and talk to anyone. I've not felt like it. But I do today. So I'm back and hello. I want to give you an update on my book. I read the whole thing from beginning to end, finished. I fucking hated it because it wasn't me. I was taking advice from everybody. Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. Oh, don't mention them. Oh, cut that story in half. And I'm like, after reading it, I'm like, it's not me. I'm writing it for friends and family who are giving me advice to make them happy. It didn't make me happy. So I'm doing it again. So it is coming. It's just taking longer than I ever thought. Now, I also want to share that I have been signed to do a new TV show. It will be starting very soon, and I couldn't be happier. I can't tell you where the show is yet and what network because the TV company have to do that. That's not my job. Once they announce it, then we can all talk about it and gossip, and everybody can go, oh, she hasn't, she didn't, she couldn't. Well, I did.
Now, we come to find out that the whole talk situation wasn't really about race. It wasn't really about that because Daily Mail released an exclusive recording from Elaine Welteroth, who was exposed by Sharon Osbourne. I'm assuming she recorded her. And because she told Sharon that we know you're not a racist. Cheryl and I know you're not a racist. We just have to do what black people tells us to do. Take a look.
Nobody's here. The building. The offices are empty. There's nobody here.
I just want you to know, Sharon, Cheryl loves you and respects you so much and had your back behind the scenes. She was not trying to attack you. But I also understand when you've had a night long of trolls attacking you online, that puts you in a position where you're just like, you have to defend yourself. You feel like you have to defend yourself. And I know you're upset. I know it was terrible, but I just hope that once this blows over, that you know Cheryl is your friend. She really is your friend. She doesn't think you're racist. I don't think you're racist. But no one who knows you would ever say that or think that.
But why couldn't she say, I've known you for 11 years. I know you are not racist instead of, I don't think you are. No, I know you're not. There's a huge difference. A night and day difference to know. I've gone to Cheryl. I've said
that's all she doing. Roll back the tape.
educate me. I need to know about your heritage. I need to know things. She would tell me to get this book and that book and whatever, and she would help me out with things that I didn't quite understand. Just when that came, I was like, it was like somebody punched me in the face. I'm like,
that, and I don't know if you saw, but Heather ran up to me right before we got on air, and she was like, "I'm so sorry, but I couldn't find anything. We didn't have enough time." And I go, "We shouldn't be talking about this."
You said that.
Yeah, I'm like, well, why are we? So that's why I sat there silent, thinking. Well, I thought, okay, Sharon wants to say something. Let her say the thing, and then we'll move on to Selena Gomez,
and then Cheryl.
But they literally made her ask that question. And I thought that she was setting it up in a way so that you knew. I assumed you guys had a pre-conversation so that you were on the same page and you were
running out. Just as I'm running out, I always go for a wee before 4 minutes, 5 minutes before. Phone rings. Woo, how do you feel about not everybody agreeing with you? Agreeing with me? Oh, fine. They can ask me whatever they want. I'm fine. But that's like throwing...
right. No.
It's not like they're going to accuse you of being a racist.
By the way, nobody was even discussing disagreeing with you. Just so you, at least for me, I can tell you straightforward. They said, "Do you have anything to say?" I go, "No. If Sharon wants to comment, Sharon should comment, and then we move on to the next topic." I have enough going on in my own personal life. To be honest, Sharon, I didn't even read the tweets.
No, I know.
I don't even know what people said to you. I only know because people texted me a screenshot, and I go, okay. I literally feel nothing. But here's the one thing, and maybe we talk about this more on another day, but the thing I hope you're aware of, because I think you said in that room, you saw something in her eye, you felt like she was coming at you like a journalist. Here's the thing I just want you to just know. Cheryl and I are held to a different standard by Black people and people of color out there who expect us to say something about every
we're not a monolith, baby.
Racist, anything similar.
Not me,
and it puts
not
us
me.
in such a f***ed up position that even if we don't have the information, if we don't even really care, if we don't really want to engage, it feels like a spotlight is on us, you know? And so it's like, I think that Cheryl was trying to navigate that line, you know what I mean? Where she was like, "This is my friend. I know you're not racist, and I hear you though. I will take that to heart. You are right. Like, you wanted to hear, you are not a racist, Sharon.
Yeah.
We know that."
I actually just explained that to her right now.
Yeah, I think she thinks she said that, but she said I don't think you're racist, and I think she meant the same thing, and I think I might have been a mistake.
I know,
might have said
and I
don't
think it's so far.
Man, even watching this video is making me pissed off, y'all. I'm going to link the full recording. It's 11 minutes long, but I just wanted to play the important part that I thought, because it's like, no, girl. No, Elaine Wilteroth. Defend your own damn thoughts. If you think, and if Cheryl thinks that this woman is not racist because Cheryl knew her for over a decade, then say your thoughts. Don't use people of color. Don't use Black people as a reason. What's the saying goes in a Black community? We're all not monolithic. So you're thinking by your commentary that was globally published everywhere, you're thinking Black people want you to say this. So you're viewing Black people and people of color as monolithic. Okay. Right. And so you should have said your thoughts on the air as you thought, said your thoughts as you got caught in this recording on the air. This recording should have been on the air as opposed to something opposite. And you and Cheryl ostracized this woman and made this woman look bad globally. OK, and this is why I agree with Wendy Williams when people say people ain't really friends in the media business. Let's just be honest. Let's call facts on facts. Prayers for Wendy, by the way. See, I knew this story was iffy because the person who exposed the story even more to a greater level was Yashar Ali. Now, this is the same person who helped Barbara Fredita get fired and who helped Sunny Halston with her exclusive for her book, I Am These Truths, where she relates in the story what Barbara Fredita called her. So this guy is responsible for it. Now, this guy also got exposed. He got exposed by LA Times, and he has been silent on Twitter ever since for almost a year, okay? So by him being the alleged fraud of a journalist that he is, and by media often using race as some type of performative action publicly, when literally behind the scenes, we still got the Rush Limbaughs and the Dr. Phil people that really don't care about us, okay? So what they try to do is put these talk shows out there where there's people of color, but there's really no change in the business of making money, which is in the executive seat upstairs, okay? Now, of course, there are stories out there with Yashar Ali, of Sharon Osbourne saying some things, some very blunt things about Sarah Gilbert, about Julie Chen, who changed her face to look white so she can get a job, to even Holly Robinson Peete coming into the mix saying that Sharon Osbourne wanted her to be fired because I guess of her race. And so my thing is this. This story had fallacies in it. This, to me, I'm specifically talking about Sharon Osbourne being fired because of how she acted on TV. I think this was planned for her to be fired. I think that with CBS knowing her medical history, because she does have medical issues, she's highly neurotic, more neurotic than Meghan McCain. It was planned for her for this to go south for ratings because they were always lower on The View. And so when it went highly left, of course, they used the race card as the gateway out, the PR way to get out. This is like how COVID is being used. That's the PR way to get out. And they made Sharon Osbourne look like the rabbit that's about to be shot in the woods, okay? And so I'm hoping she writes this book and she spills all the information. I remember her being on Megyn Kelly and she says there's more to come. She knows a lot about information. She talks about everything on Megyn Kelly. And I hope she writes even more in the book. One thing she talked about Megyn Kelly, how she defended Cheryl Underwood from getting fired after 3 producers had a problem with Cheryl, had a problem with her attitude. They just had a problem with her. And so, my thing is like, she didn't say those things on camera as the journalist exposed her. She didn't say it on camera. What she said on camera is educate me, and why are you crying? Like, that's just who she is. I didn't see that as a racial moment. I saw that as someone that is being blindsided by producers. A lot of these producers act like they're on Bravo. They do. They plan these stuff. They plan these stunts and everything. That's what I saw. And it went left. It made Black people of color, feel uncomfortable. And so by that nature, since it went left, since, the ratings went up, but it also made people sensitive towards it. They blamed it on Sharon and they used the race card. And that's simply what happened. Okay. When I say they, I mean the executives of CBS. All right. So I'm looking forward to what she's saying in the book. I'm hoping that she has a good show. I'm hoping she has a talk show. Yeah, talk show coming out. I'm gonna watch. I'll watch. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you will be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yeah.